Hello, Mr. Alatorre. My name is Scott Kornhaus. I'm with Southern Crest Technical College, and I'm doing my informative speech on the number one phobia in the world. The number one phobia in the world is something that's amazing. Let's talk about number 2 and 3 first. The number 3 phobia in the world is arachnophobia. Does anybody know what that is? Well, that's the fear of spiders. Anybody scared of spiders in here? Okay, 2, 3 people in this room, and it's still only the number 3 phobia in the world. The number 2 phobia in the world is fear of death. That is necrophobia. You would think that would be the number 1 phobia in the world, because who's not afraid to die? Everybody is. Still, the number 1 phobia in the world blows that stuff out of the water. Funny thing is, we are all doing it today. Fear of speaking is the number 1 phobia in the world. It's called glossophobia. According to SpeechTopicsHelp.com, 3 out of 4 people have speech anxiety. Also, according to MySpeechHelp.com, 5% of the world population, that's hundreds of millions of people, have speech anxiety. So don't worry, you're not alone. So don't feel bad if you get nervous, because you can see I'm up here, I'm nervous, everybody else is nervous. There's a lot of ways to reduce your anxiety. One way that I've learned is breathe in for 4 or 5 seconds, hold it, and release for 4 seconds. You do this 5 times, your anxiety is going to drop. Okay? If you just try it before you get up, you'll see your anxiety just reduces to nothing almost. The reason it does that is it's a technique to make your mind wander to something else. You're not worried about your speech. You're not thinking, oh, I'm sweating like crazy, my heart's going crazy. You're just breathing. You're concentrating on breathing. The first 15 minutes leading up to your speech is going to be your most anxious. Because you're going to be sitting there, you're going to be saying in your mind, oh, I'm not going to do good. That's the problem. You're sitting there, you're thinking idle. Okay? The first actual 5 minutes of your speech is the most stressful. If you can get over that 5-minute hump, you're going to be fine, because you're going to be used to the audience. You're going to settle down. The nerves are not going to be as high. Funny thing is, these speeches that we have are 5 minutes, so I'm not going to be over my hump. I'm going to be nervous the whole time, as is everybody else, but that's okay. There's several do's and don'ts for speeches. A couple I would like to say on the do's: make eye contact. Very important. Know your information inside and out, backwards and forwards. If you don't, it'll show. A couple don'ts: have poor posture. Do not have poor posture. Don't stand hunched over. Don't put your arms crossed. Look like you want to interact with the audience. That's very important. And again, you're not the only one that is stressed. So remember, glossophobia is the number 1 stress and fear of the world. You're going to stress, you're going to sweat, it's okay. Again, you're not the only one. The President of the United States even has anxiety issues. My name is Scott Kornhaus, and this is the number 1 fear and phobia of the world: glossophobia.